And that brings us, of course, a big story, Hurricane Ian, but another big story here in Green Country is that drought, Michael, that we've been dealing with for, it seems like, forever now.
Yeah, the weather pattern has not been favorable for us to get any rainfall here, at least any measurable and beneficial rain in Green Country for a while. And the drought monitor just continues to worsen over us as a result. Let's zoom in here just a little bit closer, and you can see here the severe to extreme and even exceptional drought that we've got across much of eastern Oklahoma. So things continue to get worse, and unfortunately, with the lack of rainfall in the forecast, I fully expect this to look a little bit worse by the time we get into this next week. And in case you're wondering, the drought monitor does update every week. We get the updates in on Thursday morning right about 8 o'clock. So we'll have another update next Thursday. With the dry conditions and just a little bit of a wind, it's not much, but enough to keep that grass fire risk up today. So strongly discourage any outdoor burning, but of course a lot of us are under burn bans. If you live in a location that is not under a burn ban, I still would strongly discourage any outdoor burning today just because of how dry it is. And you can see the lack of rain that we've got here in the forecast going into the middle of next week at 0%. There may be a hint that we get a small chance by the time we get into next weekend, but it's not looking too good right now. Things are quiet as you are stepping outside at the moment. Of course, the downside to dry weather is the drought conditions. The good side, though, is we've got beautiful weather to enjoy as we go into the weekend. And look at some of these numbers out there this morning. Temperatures down into the 40s. We've even had Poto drop into the 30s here. Some of the valleys into LaFleur County quite chilly this morning as that cooler air really settles down in those valleys. As we go into the afternoon, we'll warm things up, upper 70s to low 80s on average with some sunshine in the forecast. Don't forget the sunglasses as we are going to be heading out. Friday night football, we're looking good. Great night for football. Temperatures falling through the 70s and into the 60s by later on tonight. And TU has a big game tomorrow evening. Cincinnati coming to town. Great weather for the game tomorrow evening. So if you're heading out, the weather is going to cooperate. Low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon. As we roll into next week, we'll see temperatures up into the mid 80s for highs. And we'll get a look at that forecast going into next weekend coming up here in the next half hour.